So today I thought I would do kind of a continuation from the last video I posted, which was a reflection on my year of 2017. And as soon as I posted that, I actually went into my bullet journal technically and started thinking about what I wanted to get out of 2018. And instead of doing a more formed New Year's resolutions kind of a list this year, I actually went ahead and did something that was a little bit more fluid and a little bit more open, and I thought I would share those with you. So if you would like to see what I'm aiming to do in 2018, then keep on watching. So I actually got this idea from a YouTuber that goes by Pretty Neat Living on here on YouTube, and I've watched her for years. She does organization and planner review videos and things like that, and I believe she actually got the idea from someone that created a planner company. So that's kind of the path of where this came from. And this started as a bullet journal challenge called One Little Word, where you pick a word for the year and kind of aim to reflect that in all of your actions. And I actually picked 5 words, with one being my most prominent. So those are create, motivate, progress, pause, and gratitude, and create being my number 1 starred word. So I went ahead and did a little spread. I don't know if this is gonna pick up because it's so much lighter, but I did the words in a bigger heading sort of a thing, and then I just put things underneath them that I wanted to do with each of them. And before, I used to do it where whatever age I was turning in the year was how many resolutions I came up with, and I looked at them from this past year, and the 18 that I came up with for 2017 were kind of outrageous. So I really tried to make sure to stick with things that were realistic for this year, so when I look back on this video or I look back on this spread, I feel accomplished at the end of the year. Under the create category, I have project life, video memory keeping, write, complete the yearbook, and photography. All of those are things that I have my hand in already, but things that I just want to kind of get better with and actually make sure that I stay consistent with, which is why I'm filming right now. Project life is kind of a scrapbooking thing that I want to make sure I physically keep as many memories from this year as possible. I write constantly. I'm one of the editor-in-chiefs of my yearbook, so I know that one's gonna get done because of course the yearbook is going to get completed. I used to be super into photography, and for whatever reason I kind of fell out of it, so I definitely like to get back into improving in that a little bit more. Then under motivate, I have 2 things. One is making sure that I maximize every single one of my days. I kind of got into a habit for a few months last year where I would be going for a lot of days, and then I would crash and just lose all of my motivation, and I made to make sure that I don't do that this year. And the other one is to inspire positivity with people around me. Another bad habit I kind of fell into last year was kind of letting myself be negative in situations that just didn't need to be negative, and there's always something positive in every situation, and I want to make sure that I realize that and that I'm passing that along to people in my everyday life. Under progress, and it kind of looks like progress I guess if you don't read it aloud because they're spelled the same way, but I want to progress in making sure that I'm meditating more and just that spirituality. I'm not really all that religious of a person, but I do meditate and practice the law of attraction, manifestation, things like that, which if you're not into, definitely sounds a little hippie-ish. I get it if you aren't into it, but those are things that bring me joy and bring me positivity into my life. So the more I do them, the better outcome I see with myself, and I just want to make sure that I'm actually setting aside time every week, every day to actually practice those things. Under pause, I have a couple things that might sound a bit conflicting before I explain them. So I have appreciating smaller things, taking a digital break, spending time by myself, and spending time outside. Spending time by myself is probably the most important one on this list because I'm by far an introvert, so I get my recharge time from being alone, so it's definitely an essential of mine. And kind of going hand in hand with that, I'd like to spend my time alone outdoors, because sometimes I feel if I spend my alone time indoors, I just end up going on my computer or watching Netflix, which is okay sometimes, but definitely not okay in the middle of summer or fall when the weather's nice enough to be outdoors. That kind of leads into the taking a digital break one, because I do spend a lot of time with my camera on my laptop. Working on the yearbook requires me to be staring at a screen, and it just honestly has been hurting my eyes as of late. Every time I'm staring at a screen for too long, I can feel my eyes just straining. So I know it's really important to kind of stop the habit that I'm getting into, which I hate saying aloud, but it's true, that I spend way too much time on my phone, and I used to be so good about being able to turn it off for a whole day, and now I just don't ever do that, which is a problem, and I would like to alleviate that as quickly as possible. Under gratitude, I have 2 final things, which are thank every day and be grateful to myself, which I have be grateful to yourself because I kind of wrote this to myself. But I do believe in like the power of putting out, you know, positive energy, kind of like I said before. So like actually sitting down and thanking the day for being a good one, being thankful in advance that tomorrow will be a good day, that sort of thing, which again sounds crazy if you're like not into that kind of stuff, but really has, like, I've seen a shift in my life when I put a focus on things like that. And then I really need to focus on like learning to be grateful for myself in the kind of like, not in a self-righteous way, but in a way that's like I need to be proud of where I am, because I've been told, my mom has told me this since I was little, my friends have mentioned this to me before, that sometimes I get a little bit too caught up in the things that are coming and I forget to enjoy right now. And that is just something that I need to work on, because I have a really great life and I just want to learn to appreciate that more. I really do love it, but I just need to like learn to let myself breathe and appreciate and thank myself for where I've gotten already. That is all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you subscribe before you leave. And if this like maybe inspired a New Year's resolution or a goal kind of thing, I don't like calling resolutions, I guess, like this, but any sort of goal for you, I hope it works out, I guess. With that being said, I will see you guys later. Bye!